When archaeologists in the 1990s began digging under the Ottoman walls of Akko's Old City, they slowly began to uncover huge rooms of the 13th century Crusader City underneath. Richard the Lionheart had led the Third Crusade, coming to the Holy Land to try to conquer Jerusalem back from Saladin.
During all the 13th century, they couldn't conquer Jerusalem, and then Acre became the capital of the whole Crusader kingdom.
30,000 people lived in the densely packed city, more than in Paris at the time, and it had extensive trade with Europe.
We found some documents showing that every day we're anchoring around 70 boats in our port. From here they took all kinds of spices, sugar, cotton to Europe.
Several areas have been completely excavated. The refectory, a large dining hall, has huge columns holding up an arched ceiling. Amazingly, most of the city remains hidden.
The maps we found in the archive of the Vatican, we can learn that we just found more or less 4% of the whole city. So 96% of the Crusader City is still hiding.
Several tunnels were found, and they're not for the claustrophobic.
Probably used during the wars when surrounded by the enemies. The only solution was to run till the port. It continued from around 300-400 meters.
Ahmad al-Jazar, or Ahmad the Butcher, was the late 18th century Ottoman Sultan who began to build on top of the Crusader City.
Ahmad the Butcher is the one who actually found the destroyed Crusader City. Since he was a Muslim, he didn't want to use these halls, and he preferred to cover them up and to build his own city on the top.
Living up to his name, he was tough enough to stop that famous French general from conquering Akko.
This Ahmad al-Jazar is the one who stopped Napoleon when he put siege on Acre in 1799. Ahmad al-Jazar was in town and organized all the resistance. And after 2 months, Napoleon had to leave the place empty-handed.
Al-Jazar's mosque remains in Akko's Old City today, as well as many other of his buildings. But maybe the most well-known is his Citadel, home for many prisoners over the centuries.
And this same citadel became later on the main prison in Palestine under the British mandate.
In April 1947, it held 90 prisoners from Jewish underground groups Haganah, Lehi, and Irgun. On April 19, 4 Irgun prisoners were hanged by the British. The group responded by planning a breakout. On May 4, Irgun members dressed as telephone technicians entered the nearby Turkish bath, where they blew a hole in the south wall of the prison. 28 Jewish prisoners escaped. There are many plans to continue developing the sites of Akko's Old City. The refectory will host a Crusader period restaurant. A new museum will open. And with only a single hotel, the Old City will soon welcome a new luxury hotel. In Akko, history is literally being uncovered. Find out about other exciting stories at Israel21c.org.